My name is Dalton, and you already know where you're at. This is YouTube. We're going live real quick. I basically want to talk about a couple things. First thing I like to talk about is there's a lot of chaos going on about the end of Title 42 that already happened. Okay, so Title 42 is over. That phase is done and over with. So there's a lot of myths and lies going on about what happened and all this other stuff and what's going to happen um, at the borders, American borders. And the fact is that, yes, it's true, there was a rush of immigrants, undocumented workers, once Title 42 was over, okay? But once that happened, and the only reason that happened is because the only reason that happened is because they were trying to get in under the wire before the new, within 24 hours before the new law, which is much stricter, went into effect. So logically, yes, there was a rush, okay? But it has slowed down considerably. It's not as bad as it was. It's not as bad what people thought it was going to be. Uh, it's not all chaotic and crazy. Nobody shooting up guns and no riots or nothing like that. It was actually, from what they were saying, pretty orderly, um, and for the full amount of people that came over. Okay, now they have to sign up on it with this app, and the app isn't working worth crap. Okay, and if you miss this live, me going live, don't worry about it. Okay, I got another video coming out and explaining everything I talked about. Okay, so on that aspect, yeah, they were coming over, and if you notice that for a long time, Democrats and Republicans were complaining that we're creating so many jobs every month, but there's not enough workers to work them. Well, I think we have a solution, and I think they knew it was going to be a solution. So that's one of the reasons that that you're not hearing it anymore. Okay, so yeah, they're gonna we have workers that's gonna be filling those needs. Okay, and if you don't know, there's 1,001 ways for a non-documented worker to work in the U.S. And I really believe that the president, the Democrats, and the Republicans are going to be finding more ways to fill that workers gap that they keep saying that we have. Now, one thing I want to touch on real quick is about EBT. Um, because this is kind of unique, this is my opinion, because of all these, because Title 42 ended and you have an influx of people into the US, okay, now a lot of these states and cities are claiming state of emergencies. Now, when states and cities start claiming a state of emergencies, that then gives the president of the United States, hey, what's up, Lisa? How you doing? That then gives the president of the United States more power, more power to use executive action. Okay, this is very important. And when he uses executive action, he doesn't need the Democrats or the Republicans. He can do it just with a flick of a pen within his own power. So one of the easiest, the quickest way to ease some of the pressure of these state emergencies that a lot of these states are claiming is, you guessed it, to bring back some form of EBT and also to increase food stamps and make it super easier, make it easier for some of the undocumented workers to get different aspects of welfare, and that, yes, EBT, okay, at least temporarily, that will ease up a lot of the pressure, okay, on a lot of the states. And that is in his power because anytime a state or cities go into state of emergencies, they are subject to the rules, and that does give the president unique powers they didn't have normally. So, an increase in EBT could be in the future. An increase in SNAP and food stamps could be in the future. Okay, but one thing you notice that these news stations aren't screaming about not having any. Like I said, you hear them not screaming about not having any workers for all these jobs they're creating. Okay, because they got a plan. Okay, and they're gonna put a lot of those undocumented workers to work. Okay, now somebody asked me about stimulus. Okay, I'm gonna make this quick so I can get off here. I have not heard anything about new stimulus whatsoever. Okay, now I'm not saying that the possibility of stimulus isn't in the future once we hit a recession. Okay, then once we hit a recession at the end of the year, everything changes. All the game changes. Okay, but until then, if we do not hit a recession, I don't see another stimulus. Okay, now when we hit that recession that everybody's claiming there a lot of economical uh, professors are claiming, and people in that business in that field are claiming that we're going to hit at the end of the year, then the potential of a stimulus, yeah. But right now, most of the time, the stimulus that you are hearing about is stimulus that has already been awarded, okay, and people are just not going out there using it and getting it. All right, but I have not heard anything about any type of stimulus, okay? And I have not heard anything about any type of PPP loans or anything like that. Now, I do believe, and this is my opinion, that they are going to do something because with the nonprofits, organizations that help the needy, because with the influx of undocumented workers, the immigrants and stuff like that, there's going to be a lot more pressure on food banks, food trucks to help them. Okay, so my opinion, money probably will be given to a lot of the food banks and stuff like that to help ease up this pressure. Now, what people miss, and I was shocked that they missed it, the president of the United States actually got on national television. He looked everybody in the eye and he told everyone in the United States that there will be chaos in the beginning once Title 42 ends. Okay? So he stated that. Now, when the most powerful person in your country tells you there's going to be chaos, and he didn't try to sugarcoat it, then guess what, people? You can expect to be chaos. But with chaos, eventually the pressure to bring order comes in. And that's usually when you start seeing the president making and signing executive orders for certain things. And that's why I think that, in my opinion, more money is going to be coming to the food stamps if they don't create a new form of EBT, okay, for temporary purposes or long term to help ease some of that pressure. All right, y'all. I appreciate all you all. Hello, Lisa. I appreciate you all joining me. I was gonna make this short and quick, but I'm also gonna create a video for you all talking on the subject in more detail. All right, and I hope y'all have a great day. And I thank you all for being subscribers and being there. All right, and I shall rap to you later. Peace.